So it is currently 4:54 a.m. At the time of making this video, and I know some of you guys aren't gonna care here, but I have a case that just doesn't sit right with me here. So this is Man Behind the Slaughter, the experience. I used to play this game a lot when I was a kid, and I think it was pretty cool because it was FNAF related, and lots of kids like FNAF. And yeah, it's a very simple game process actually. How it works is, as you see, the creator of the game is deleted, and I'll bring up the weird part of that. So here's Pancake Productions, the studio the guy ran. So the game is a very simple problem. You would stand here with your dead friends on the ground, right? So you take a picture, and you flag, like a performance camera, like that. You have the creator, Rock. I forgot his name. It looks to be a little different in this entry. Oh, I guess I found the keyboard combination. It was 1992.
In the quiet town of Blackwood, there lived a man named Arthur who was known for his rationality and unshakable demeanor. He was a skeptic, dismissive of ghost stories and superstitions. However, one fateful night, Arthur's life took a harrowing turn. It began with a vivid and disturbing nightmare. In this dream, he found himself standing before an old, decaying house at the edge of town, a place whispered about only in hushed tones. The house was an eerie and foreboding presence, its windows shattered, and its timbers warped with age. As Arthur ventured inside the house in his dream, he felt an oppressive darkness engulfing him. Every step he took echoed ominously through the empty corridors, and the air was thick with an unshakable feeling of dread. The walls seemed to pulse with a sinister energy, and eerie whispers filled the air, though he couldn't make out their words. In the heart of the house, Arthur stumbled upon a room, its door creaking open as if beckoning him inside. Inside, he found an old, ornate mirror, its glass cracked and tarnished. When he gazed into it, his own reflection appeared twisted and distorted, contorted into a grotesque and malevolent grin. The nightmare felt never-ending, and as Arthur tried to wake up, he realized he couldn't escape. Panic set in as the dream continued to unfold in an unending loop, each time growing darker and more sinister. The old house seemed to feed on his fear, its malevolence seeping into his subconscious. Arthur never would up.
This is not cool. Ah, here we go. This did come with that. I think yeah, there it is. It'll go to Springtrap. Wait, I remember this. This is what happened. I don't remember all of that though. That wasn't supposed to happen. And okay, now I'm not as worried. I was a little worried because I don't remember that, and it kind of scared me because I was awakening some ancient being that should not have been awakened. But it gets weirder. Then, if you didn't think that Reddit sounding story was scary, trust me, it gets worse. Now you click that little joystick, and William Afton comes in, and he starts goofing around over here. See, you can only see his eyes, really. That might be because of, like graphics. I can't really fix it. Comes towards the camera. Scary. No, I'm not really scared of this. I used to be as a kid, of course. As a kid, I used to get scared of everything. I'd say I didn't. This is the weirdest part. This had various versions a long time ago, but it all followed the same agenda. A really long hallway that you had to get to somewhere and then run back. Now, the earliest version I remember this, it would play an audio from, I don't know, it was like one of the FNAF analog horrors. The YouTube ones. Now this is a boarded up door. And here on the wall is an axe. Now, if you're wondering how I remember this, I do. Here's the thing, the axe doesn't really go anywhere. It goes in the floor, and that's it. Remember, this game has unfinished in the name, and the guy who made the game got deleted. Like, yeah, I tried to do it, but it's not working. And I can't really see if it says anything because there's nothing to unlock my mouse. Now here's the scariest thing. I wanted to make a video of this way earlier than I did, but that's because I was burnt out. And, you know, I didn't really want to make videos at the time. Anyways, my friend also knows a little bit about this, so here it is. Be aware, it's kind of dark. It's wild.
Alright, are we recording? Yes, yes it is. Okay. Hi! Alright, so this is my first ever devlog for Man Behind the Slaughter 2. And I'm super duper excited to tell you guys about this because, you know, I have been working on this for months now, and I think it's time you guys get a little bit of news and stuff because I've been so busy on this. So, let's start off with some of the easy stuff. There's currently no release date. There's currently a lot of dialogue I'm recording right now, a lot of animation, a lot of new models, lots of stuff like that. The game will consist of 5 different chapters, hopefully, and I think the last main part of the game that I'm hoping for is that it will be finished, hopefully, by 2024. Now, there's no promises of this, but I'm currently working round the clock to get this to work. So, yeah, that's the end of Devlog 1. Thank you for listening, and tune in to Devlog 2 when you can. This is Devlog 2. Progress has been a little slower. You know, it's been taking its toll on me a little bit of burnout and stuff, and, yeah, that's really all I gotta say. I'm still working on the project. It's been killing me a little bit to get it done, because I know how many people are so excited to see it. I've just been stressing behind my computer for a while now, trying to get it done, but, you know, it will be finished eventually, so, yeah. Hopefully Devlog 3 will be a little bit more exciting, but we shall see, I guess. This is Devlog 3. To put it lightly, things are not going very well. My grades in school are kind of plummeting. My life is not very good. Home's not been very good. I'm currently working on the project solo since most of my developers quit. And, yeah, no, I'm not doing too good. I'm not doing very well at all. And, I don't know if the project's going to be finished or not. I mean, I have, like, maybe a few more things left to finish since, you know, it's, like, one area left, but I don't know if I'm ever going to release this, guys. I've been working on it for so long now that it just feels like I've been doing nothing but that, and I've had no breaks. I've not been sleeping well. I've been drinking energy drinks only to stay awake, and I feel terrible that I have to say it like that, but I think that's what's going to have to be. So, hopefully next devlog I'll be able to finish, but we shall see. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I swear on my life I didn't expect any of this at all. I can't breathe. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do in this situation? I have no clue what to do. It was an accident. It was all an accident. What could have I done in the situation? What could have I done right? I swear the safety was on. I swear on my life. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's all there is. That's all she wrote. I'm sorry, that's horrible timing. The thing I mean about this is that that's the weird part. It goes from a simple developing for a niche game that probably wasn't even going to get popular in 2024 in, you know, the FNAF economy to murder. If you don't understand what he means by the safety, handguns, any firearm come with a safety, usually. I imagine they should. Now, what this could imply is that he shot somebody. I don't want to make assumptions here. I don't want to make assumptions because of how weird this case is. It shakes me to the core. I'm shivering as we speak, and it's safe to say I have no clue what this could possibly mean. It's so cryptic. All I know is that the guy, Rock, was, working on the second game because a lot of fans were demanding for it. But since he doesn't really have the time and he got burnt out a lot, he didn't really want to do it anymore. Like any burnout would cause somebody. See, I've had some art block, but that's not exactly the same thing as burnout. So I'm trying to relate to something that doesn't even make sense. I don't know. It's kind of shocking because then it implies that he could have possibly murdered somebody or something. I I don't know. It's scary. It's scary to me. And I don't even think you can go over it. You can. Are those Jack Walton photos? Let me take a screenshot of this. This is going on the clue board. Now I have a slight theory those are the Jack Walton photos from the Walton files. Now, remember, I don't know the guy. I don't know Pancake Productions. I don't know any of this. That's the wildest part. Now, all you can do is just walk back, and it doesn't really bring you anywhere. See, I'll prove it to you. Now, I really hope this case gets a lot more popular, because I used to like this rock guy as a kid, and I'm very concerned about what could be happening to him right now. And if it makes it any more oddly disturbing, the guy's account is deleted. Oh, where's your proof? My proof is right here in the pudding. No, the only person I could actually have to ask is... No, not you. But him. Now, who is this guy? This is Draggy. Draggy made games. Makes games. And he made Conundrum Challenge. It's pretty good. I recommend. It's pretty difficult, though. Anyways, he makes Draggy and Friends. Anyways, now the only reason I assume this guy would know the other guy is because they were both in a game I used to play as a kid. Now, it was a very satire game made in, like, around the year of... Am I even in my favorites? Around the year of, I'm gonna say, like, 2018. Maybe more. I can't tell. I can't remember. Remember, this case is just coming out of nowhere. I'm doing this out of my own worry and thought. Where is it? It used to be here. Here we go. Legends of Rock. Here we go. Well, since I'm a little too young to play unrated games, here's what Draggy used to look like. And here's what Rock used to look like with the Pancake hat, which involves Pancake Productions. Now, I could also ask the guys who made the Epic Game Crew, and there's 1,000 people, or 1,480 I can ask, but I still don't understand. Look. Now, I have an idea on what the username, well, this is not it, but it's worrying, and the reason it's super worrying is because, yeah, listen, what I'm trying to say here is because I'm not reading off a script or anything, and I'm not editing post video, like, no, this is all right now. No editing has been done whatsoever. I didn't add that voice there. That's completely out of it now. One thing I'm gonna search up is Pancake Productions, because that's all I have left. It was called Pancake Productions, right? Is it? It is. It is Rock, owner of Pancake Productions. I can also search up Pancake Productions. Oh, well. Free sponsorship. Hi. Pretty cool hair drawing. Oh, more food production. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is them. This. What happened to it? You. Here it is. Here's the group. Alright, we found it. Okay. 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 So I have one person I could ask. And I'm gonna pray that this is the guy. That's all I have for the video today. I hope you enjoy. It was not a well-made analysis. It's just something I'm a little worried about, considering on how I'm a very concerned person. Even though I'm not in real life. What I'm just trying to say is, please, if you can, help me with any ideas you can have, or any evidence, or stuff you can help me with. Please, 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 please. This is your host, Mr. Buttocks. Bye bye.